Hello, good evening viewers. Welcome to Science TV Prime News. I am your host, ELVIS ODHIAMBO, and sign language interpreter voicing is Gideon Minor. Let us focus on what's taking center stage in the world of news. On to our first news item. CS Alice Wahome has terminated the employment of 2 land officers in Nairobi County for their involvement in facilitating an acquisition of public land by the private investors. According to Wahome, one officer assisted a private investor in appropriating public land while the other provided false information in court, contributing to another investor's acquisition of public land. Wahome issued a stern warning to individuals involved in land grabbing, stating that any public officer discovered aiding such activities would face termination and legal actions. She emphasized that no activities should be conducted on the unlawfully acquired cemetery land as confirmed by records from the Lands Registry, which indicated its status as public land.
Kijana anaitwa kumbe mnamjua Mionki. Haya, huyo Mionki mmemfukuza miaka yeye wameingia huko ofisi yetu, ukweli usemwe, na wakapata makaratasi ambaye imewapatia nguvu ya kuja kusubua wale tumezika na wale vijana wetu wanahangaika pale kwa mchanga hiyo jua kali, kwa sababu wamepata makaratasi. Kutoka leo, kama wako na hakika hiyo makaratasi waliipata kwa ukweli na njia ambaye ni mzuri, wakizingitia kila sababu ya kupata karatasi, kwa sababu tumeona kuna ile steps kadhaa. Hata ruhusa ya county government haiko, kwa sababu county government ndio wamelalamika na wakauliza waziri aweke caveat ama restriction, tufunge shamba ndio tuangalie kama tumeipeana for development ama bado ni kaburi. There are police officers here. I saw there were police officers. I want to pronounce myself as cabinet secretary in charge of these records. The records are adulterated. They are not proper records. We will not allow them to be used to take this land from the government of the Republic of Kenya. Hallelujah. Therefore, police officers that were here yesterday, as I leave, tafadhali get out of here as fast as you can.
On to our next news item. Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa was formally inaugurated as the Chancellor of Meru University of Science and Technology in a vibrant ceremony marked by celebration on Friday. Ndegwa succeeds former Chancellor James Mwangi, the CEO of Equity Bank. During the ceremony, Ndegwa received the symbol of authority, including the mace, the university charter, and a portrait. Appointed by President William Ruto on November 1st, 2023, Ndegwa will serve a 5-year term in his role as Chancellor. James Mwangi, who held the position for a decade, expressed pride in the university transformation under his tenure, evolving from a polytechnic into a global recognized research institution.
Come together to help students from across our university, all our university institutions, to understand the future from a tech perspective. We hold an annual event called Decode, which is to help, especially those who have technology backgrounds, to understand what is happening in the real world, and so that they are prepared when they leave academic institutions.
On to our next news item. Dr. Andrew Mulwa, the Chief Executive Officer of the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA, has been honored with the Africa Governance Award 2024. The accolade was presented at the Africa Governance Conference and Gala Award ceremony held in Mauritius on February 8, 2024. At the event, KEMSA was recognized as the most outstanding medical supply authority across Africa. Mulwa commended the resilience of KEMSA staff and acknowledged the support of the Kenya government, particularly the Ministry of Health, in overcoming challenges. In a congratulatory message to Mulwa, KEMSA Board Chair Irongo Nyakera expressed the authority's unwavering commitment to serve the Kenyan population diligently. On to our next news item. A section of County of Embu workers have complained over failure of the government to release their January pay on time. The workers blamed the executive of failing to prioritize their welfare by ensuring they receive their dues on time. The workers' representative who spoke at the press briefing said the executive had not even offered them any explanation with regards to the delay, and their efforts to reach the executive had not borne any fruits. County Government Workers Union Embu Branch Secretary General Benson Jeru called out Governor Cecily Mbarire for backtracking on her promises to improve their workers' condition during her campaign trails.
We are in mid-February, and our most pressing matter is payment of salaries by Embu County Government. It cannot be that mid-February salaries for January have not been released, and the executive is comfortably seated in office. We stand here feeling that as we face the weekend, the people we represent, our members, will have nothing over the weekend to feed their children or their dependents. And also on Monday, we foresee a situation whereby people will not have a financial capacity to go back to the office that they serve in from different positions. And this is purely a frustration by the executive for failure to release remunerations for employees for their normal running.
This message should reach Her Excellency the Governor. When she was in her campaign trail, she promised the workers of this county that when she gets Honorable Kenywa Mogo, who till his election to be the deputy governor of this Embu County, he was the national treasurer of Civil Servant Union. She had promised the workers of this county that with Kenywa Mogo there, the workers of this county will be in safe hands. To date, we have not seen the leadership willing to engage even the workers' representatives to iron out the issues that the workers have, now that she has an able deputy who has led to the top position of a respected union called Civil Servant Union.
On to other news item. Senior leaders from the Orange Democratic Movement, Governor James Orengo and National Assembly Minority Leader Opiyo Wandayi have expressed concern about the increasing threats of state influence of the Kenyan media industry. They argue that journalists must take a stand to protect this crucial democratic institution. The leaders highlighted the institutions such as the judiciary, parliament, and constitutional commission have already succumbed to the executive control, making the media the next target. Speaking at the funeral of journalist Dickson Ochieng, both Orengo and Wandayi lamented the government's tactics, accusing it of targeting media houses that defy its agenda by withholding advertisement and fund owned by them by public institutions.
I've come to send off an accomplished son of this county. Dickens was a gentleman par excellence. From the time I knew him, he came out as a forthright person. As we send off Dickens, the country is undergoing what I would call terrible stress because of the mismanagement of the economy and the historical poor governance that has come to be associated with the Kenya Kwanza regime. You know, Jim, as we speak, all possible institutions of democracy have been captured by this Ruto regime, starting with parliament where I sit. You know, the judiciary is on its deathbed. The last line of defense, which is the media, is also under serious threat as we speak. Serious threat. And I heard the KUJ Secretary General speak a while back. The media must stand firm to defend their space. If only to defend these poor fellas, the common person. Can you imagine that as we speak, even media advertisement in the media is now being used as a political tool to kill those media houses that have failed to toe the line. There is this animal called the government advertising agency. First and foremost, it's owing the media houses close to 2 billion Kenyan shillings. They are starving the media of money that they need to use to develop themselves and also employ workers and pay them handsomely. But more importantly, this government advertising agency, through the PS for broadcasting, whoever it is, has now resorted to monopoly. That all government advertising now is being channeled through one media house. I'm told it's called Convergence something, formerly Radio Africa, incidentally where Dickens was working. I have no issue with that company, but we cannot allow monopolistic tendencies to be entrenched in this country. And we can't allow public funds to be used to promote one media house at the expense of the other media houses. Of the ruling regime. Devolution. He is refused to allocate, and that is not even his responsibility. But through using strong arm tactics, he is not allowing the commission to work together with institutions to bring money to the counties.
Now we'll take a short commercial break and then we'll be back with news.
Who is a true partner? They go out of their way to help you. They do not hesitate to go the extra mile. And they're always there standing beside you. They step in when you need them the most. Because a true partner is a partner kwa ground. KCB Bank.
As a professional or a corporate entity, download the app from the Google Play Store or App Store and proceed to register as a corporate entity from the drop-down menu. Edit your profile and add your phone number onto the profile. You can then load money into your wallet using an M-Pesa push notification or via Visa debit card details. You are now ready for professional interpretation services. Download the app from the Google Play Store or App Store today.
On to other news item. A funeral in Kisii descended into chaos as Governor Simba Arati and Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu clashed, highlighting ongoing challenges in curbing violence at such events. Machogu faced boos from mourners while delivering a presidential eulogy, prompting accusation of hired hecklers from Arati. The CS condemned the practice of ferrying goons to funerals, warning of negative consequences from the community if such actions continues.
Hii mambo shilingi 400 500 inasunguzwa hapo, hiyo ni upuzi, ni usensi, ni upumbavu. Kama ni gava na shilingi bilioni 15 afanye maendeleo tuone si gerere. Sisi kama wazee tumeona usensi mingi hapa. Sasa tutajitokeza na kusimamisha hii usensi.
Yote ni kelele inayopigwa ni wezi ambao tumekanyagia wao pipe ambao walikuwa wananyonya. Isipokuwa mmeona wale ambao wanaletanga fujo wametoka hapa. Kama wao ni wanaume wanakaa sasa unataka kumaliza kuongea kabla sijaingia. Kwa mwanaume unangojea unasomea mwingine. Mimi nimekupata ukiongea.
Sana kama kuna kiongozi kati yetu ambaye anaweza jojea vijana wakuje wapige kelele. So nataka nihakikishie viongozi wetu. Mheshimiwa Gavana ukiwa mbele. Mimi nikiwa county commissioner sijakuja starehe yako ni kazi.
Ambia huyu jamaa anaitwa county commissioner hawezi tisha sisi. Hawezi tisha sisi. Anafanya nini? Huyu mtu alikuwa DCC hapa Nyamarambe. Umekuja hapo umemea pembe leo. Tunang'oa. Mwingine anapiga kelele hapa. Kama si rais na tushukuru Mheshimiwa William Ruto alionea yeye huruma. Nilishinda yeye kura asubuhi.
On to our next news item. Nyali constituency MP Mohammed Ali has promised to continue with the Women Empowerment Program across Mombasa County. Speaking during a Women Empowerment event in Mwembe Tayari Mvita constituency, that he won't abandon the initiative as women are the fulcrum of the societies. During the event, the MP gave Hairunisha and CH Unit Women Group each 100,000 to bolster their water, sailing and poultry ventures respectively.
Basi nikapewa ruksa, nikaambiwa nitembee. Na ndio maana unaona asasi za serikali za usalama kila sehemu tukienda, wanaenda na sisi kutekeleza ajenda ya Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya ya bottom up economy, kuanzia chini tukileta juu. Si namna hiyo? Nimeenda kule Kisauni, sehemu inaitwa Marimari. Pale nikakutana na kina mama, wakaniambia wanahitaji tent, viti kwa sababu na vyombo vya kupikia, kwa sababu kule Marimari mikutano hufanywa chini ya mwembe. Tukawapa pesa, wakanunua. Nikaenda pale Bombo, karibu tuna Marimani, kule Kashani pia. Wale wa mama wakaniambia, Mohamed Ali, sisi tunataka usitupatie pesa, tununulie mashini ya kuweza kuchapa makaa ya kisasa. Hizi makaa mnazotumia kujifukiza ni wamama wa Bombo wanatengeza, baada ya sisi kuwapa pesa ya kununua hiyo mashini, na sasa wanatengeza pesa. Nikakuja hapa Mvita, nikakutana na wamama watononoka, wakasema wanataka mashini ya posho mill waweze kuchapa chakula ya mifugo na ya wanadamu. Tukawanunulia, wanaendelea na kazi yao huko. Tukaenda hapa Mburukenge, yani mahali maskini wanaishi, majina ya kutisha, Mburukenge, na inshallah tutabadilisha hiyo jina kwa sababu hakuna Burukenge wanaishi huko. Tukaenda pale Burukenge, wakasema, Mohamed Ali, sisi kina mama wa Burukenge hapa tunataka utusaidie na pesa tununue kuku tuweze kuuza nyama na tuweze kuuza mayai. Tukawapa pesa, wanafanya hiyo biashara sasa hivi. Tukaenda kule Likoni, sehemu inaitwa Shika Adabu, nikawaambia jicho limetua, mtashika adabu safari. Shika Adabu wakasema wanataka pia tent, wanataka wengine, ilikuwa makundi mawili, wengine wanataka tangi za maji kama vile mama amesema hapa. Tukawapatia pesa, wameweka hiyo miradi. Jana nilikuwa Bububu kule Mtongwe, walioleta tent na viti tukawalipa ni wale wa mama tuliwapa pesa za mradi. Hapo Likoni, Mtongwe, tukaenda, kuna wamama wako pale, wakakuja wakasema, Mohamed Ali, tunataka hii duka utusaidie na pesa. Tumechoka kama kina mama wa Likoni kuvuka feri na kukuja hapa kwa Abdalla Leso kununua leso. Tunataka utupe pesa tuchukue magora ya leso huko tuuzie kina mama hapa bila ya kuvuka feri. Sasa kuanzia hiyo siku hakuna tena Abdalla Leso.
That is all we had prepared for you here at Science TV. Thank you very much for your valid company. So please continue following us on our social media platform on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. And the number is on the screen. I have been your host, ELVIS ODHIAMBO, and sign language voicing is Gideon Minor. Enjoy the rest of your viewing and sleep well. I wish you all the